Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sure is Craig, and today, welcome back to the Benning Plantation. Outside of here, well, Fort Benning, which is right over here, guard towers and all. We're not going to showcase that just yet because I'm still building up the interior of that. But anyway, a little backstory to Fort Benning's plantation. It's currently owned by a colonel known as Colonel Benning. It will have a deeper lore history to it at the moment. I'm thinking about making a new fan lore kind of history, my own version of the Minutemen ending. So from the Institute onwards is basically my idea. Anyway, guys, let's go and have a look, shall we? I just have nice little lines of crops. I just need some potato plants, and this will be the perfect area to set up crop production for adhesive and food for the Nuka World area and the people of Nuka World, since they've been under slavery for so long. And right now we have here, inside of here, the barn. It's a basic barn with some troughs, scavenging bench, and some of these haystacks actually make a barn look like a barn now, which is fantastic. And there's a Brahmin just floating slightly. He's having fun. That's all that matters. His name is Bruce. Bruce the Brahmin. Anyway, now we're just going to look outside the exterior of the house, which Colonel Benning lives in. It's actually quite a nice wide house, and it has a miscolored roof because it's just using the materials located near enough Nuka World, as I said, and which is using the warehouse parts, which you can actually generally make different size rooms inside of that. So let's go inside of Colonel Benning's home. First we'll enter the porch through the little screen door, and then go to the main door, which we're met by this portrait, which is going to represent Colonel Benning and his wife, who currently live here. And of course we have the Minutemen flag and the US flag, because we are the United States of America, and we also have the United Armed Forces flag of the Minutemen. So let's pop in here, shall we? And we have the living area, which has basic setup. Really, it has a bit of a display of different alcohols. Of course, you'd be, welcoming people to the base and new officers and new troops as well, because Colonel Benning's a nice guy like that. And, well, there we go. We actually have some bits and pieces from different DLCs in here. But I kind of kept it mostly Wastelander kind of style, so really rough-looking chairs and whatnot. Unfortunately, with this wire placement I have at the moment, all electricity is actually going through the roof, so I don't need any connectors inside on the walls. It's a bit unfortunate because I couldn't actually close up the rest of the roof like this, but I'll work a way around that and hopefully it'll be fixed soon. And now we just have a little perfectly preserved pie and Nuka Wild. It's actually, I'm enjoying that drink the most, and Quartz and Victory backed, which is fantastic. And we can look out here, we actually get a good view of the crops. Not at night time though. So apologies, folks, if you're looking for a nighttime build, but I kind of wanted to show off the lighting as well. Which is basic, of course, but, it lights up the room and makes it look really nice. Of course, Colonel Benning's chair and ottomancy, and his little table with cigarettes and a beer and a dirty ashtray. But come in here, we have a somewhat of a well-supplied kitchen with more bottles of wine, different variants, types of Nuka-Cola, meats, corn, some, perfectly preserved food and whatnot. A nice view of the back way, and we have a little kitchen set up here, and there's these mats as well. These make a fantastic addition to the kitchen. It makes it look a bit more lively and more Wastelander style as well, but I like being organized, so here we go. Now then, we're going to go to Colonel Benning's bedroom, which him and his wife are asleep at the moment, which is fantastic because it's actually going to show you off something that I've done new, which is the double bed. Using the matte exploit, I've been able to combine two of these beds into one, and they both actually sleep side by side on the bed with each other, which is quite nice. It has some different various stuff from Vault-Tec DLC and just generally the Contraptions DLC, which included warehouses and whatnot. It looks quite nice actually, and you can actually have a nice little view out of the patio and the crop field itself. So given that Colonel Benning is a military man, he does have his own office and setup, and he does get reconnaissance reports, technical documents relating to new stuff that they're bringing into Nuka World from supplies from Vault 88. Hence his Vault 88 trunk, which he received his officer commission there, and is now a serving member. Has been a serving member of the Minutemen since before the Institute War. So he's actually quite an older gentleman, which is quite nice. He's quite dapper in his cowboy hat and colonial duster, which is great. And some new NPCs do pop up around the wasteland now instead of the same old looking ones, which is fine. Occasionally you get the different looking one, which is great. But here we have just a little setup here of cigarettes, books and whatnot, and different files and some more whiskey. And in the back we actually have just a basic toilet area, which is fine. It isn't too shabby. They're never going to use it really, so there's no point of decorating it. So, we're going back outside now, and we'll just do a little run around the building, shall we? I'm just going to leave the front door open. I'm not too bothered right now. Over there is Fort Benning, which is going to be completed soon. I've actually done a bit of a redesign on it, so it should be looking swelled soon. Well, anyway, here's the basic plantation home. It's a one-story building with at least 4 rooms inside of it, 1 bathroom, 3 rooms, 1 bathroom inside of it, and a hallway and a porch, which is quite nice. And there's the barn, and there's Bruce the Brahmin just chilling out. And you actually have a nice little commanding area. For some reason, the raiders never attack from this direction, so this is actually a pretty safe area to be in. I do hope to have more Minutemen checkpoints around the area just to defend the town, and even the little local police force or in the sheriff's department built up here soon, which would be quite nice, which will be stationed by 2 scavenging police officers, and then we'll have either the Voltec police can move up here, or just a militia police, I guess, if you want to go in for style. But anyway, at the moment, I just want to say a quick thing. Just about my not my Voltec video, my PlayStation Sony mods issue video, which they said no to player-made mods. I was a bit furious at that point. I kept my cool during the video, hopefully, but I did sound quite disgruntled at the fact that they said no, literally, to player-made mods, which is, more freedom to have stuff in your mods and stuff. Like, have stuff in your game, like you want an M16 or AK-47, or you want to dress up as Deadpool, as I said during the video, or anything like that else. That's a bit disappointing, and hopefully with Bethesda backing us, the PS4 community now, I think they're backing us anyway. I'd like to say they're fighting for us to have mods, but let's just wait and see, shall we, folks? And yeah, this is pretty much the video today. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and well, I'll see you next time on RTC. See you guys. Have a good one.